Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Shannara Vlogs. It's Sunday again and I'm recording my what I eat in a day. This morning I got up and honestly I was starving. You know, do you ever get mornings like that? So I ended up having that. It was like a nut bar. So I had that and that kind of filled me up. And then we didn't have any eggs and we only had a tiny bit of milk left. So I was a bit what do I have for breakfast, so I've decided to go for a slice of toast. I've got this ground coffee here, but unfortunately I don't have a cafetiere or like a coffee maker. I need to invest in one. See, what happens is, I mean, you can have it like this, and I have been doing, but when you made the coffee you get like bits floating at the top. So yeah, I need to invest in one of those. You know what, this recording with one hand, it's so hard. I really need to get my tripod out. I've not used it for a while. So I'm just going to have some peanut butter on my toast. Gives me a bit of protein, I guess. See all these marks on my hands? It's from careless cooking. It's from splatters of hot oil. I've got marks on both hands. I really need to be more careful. And voila, there we go. That's my nice and simple breakfast for this Sunday morning. I do like to have a good breakfast on a Sunday, and I usually do, but this time I had to make do with this. No eggs, hardly any milk in the house. But that nut bar was quite filling as well. I do these random things. I'll get up sometimes in the morning and I'll be like, oh, I'm so hungry. And I'll just grab anything. I really shouldn't be doing that, but yeah, I do it sometimes. Decided to film what I eat on a Sunday because Sunday is like my lazy day. This is the one day that I try not to leave the house. I will find any excuse not to leave the house on a Sunday because it's my day off. So I thought, well, as I'm home all day, perfect day to record everything I eat. And even if it's something strange, I made some ghee yesterday, and after I'd separated the butter, this is the bit that is sort of like the leftover after you've removed the ghee. And somebody said once that you should try that with rice. It's really nice. So I saved it yesterday and I was feeling a bit hungry, so I thought I'll try a bit. It was actually really nice. However, I don't think I will be eating it again because I still prefer a curry with my rice. It's got the taste of cream basically. I added salt to it, which I wish I didn't because it tastes so much better without the salt. If you're wondering why I'm eating with my hands, it's traditional in Bengali culture to eat with your hands, and also as a Muslim it's preferred to eat with your hands. Food tastes way better. I had a bit of rice left on my plate. It's a spinach with split chickpeas. And then I had a couple of slices of pineapple left in the fridge from yesterday. See, it's starting to go brown in a couple of places, and I'd only cut this yesterday. So I thought I'll have that, otherwise it'll just go to waste. And it's time for another coffee. I'm really strange because some days I can go with no coffee at all day, and then there's other days I'll have like 3, maybe 4 cups. So this is my second cup of coffee, and I'm having 2 malted milk biscuits with it because I love malted milk biscuits. And of course biscuits just don't taste the same unless you dip them. You've got to dip them, whether it's tea or coffee. Anyhow, I do try to avoid eating biscuits and things, but today was just one of those days. I just wanted all sorts, so yeah, I had the 2 biscuits and now I'm having this chocolate croissant. What are they called? Petit pains or something? I don't know, but yeah, it was good. And because it's Sunday, it's a lazy day, we're having a really late lunch. And I've made these loaded potatoes. They're really good. I didn't follow any recipe or anything. It's just something I put together and it was a super hit. Seriously, I'll definitely be making these again. It's basically a baked potato with a creamy chicken filling, and then it's got cheese on top. It's really good. I was going to make some salad with it, but again we was a bit short on salad, so we had some cucumber left and I gave that to the kids, and I've just had this with some garlic bread, which, yeah, I left it in the oven too long, so it was a little bit overdone, a bit too crispy for my liking, but the potatoes were just perfect, really good. If you want the recipe for these potatoes, let me know and I'll definitely do a recipe. So I used minced chicken for it. You could do it with minced meat as well. I don't think it'd make much of a difference, but seriously, it's really good. And you know, if you're entertaining, maybe cooking for somebody, maybe you could have this. It's really good. I could have actually made some vegetables to go with it, but because it had already got so late, like I say, it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon by the time I'd made this, so if I start fiddling about with other things, it's going to get even later, so I just served it up as it was. And I know it doesn't look like a lot because on my plate I've just got 2 halves of a small potato, but it was really filling, honestly. It kept me going the rest of the day. And then late in the evening, because I've been up quite late, it's about 11:30 at night, felt a bit hungry, I just wanted something light, so I've got a kebab here and a slice of toast with some lentils, some dal. I've been making a lot of kebabs lately. This is like the 3rd time I've made them in the last 2 weeks. The thing is, I make them with the intention of freezing them, and then I'll put them in the fridge, and to be fair, they get used up because they're just so handy. Put them in sandwiches, or you know, have them with some vegetables or whichever. So handy. I'm going to add some naga pickle to my dal to give it a bit of a spice and a bit of a kick. Oh, I love naga. I could eat it every day. Do you know what? My other family members, like my sister-in-laws and brothers and that, nobody really likes too much of naga because you give them heartburn and whatnot. But, oh, do you know what? Alhamdulillah, I have no problem with it. I finished this one. As you can see, the jar's now empty, but I've got another one. I've got to back up. Alhamdulillah, that was really nice. It was the last meal of the day. It's really late at night. I've not been taking my supplements and my vitamin for a while now. That's because I'm so forgetful. It's probably been about a week since I last took them. So just going to have 2 of these marine collagen and a vitamin D tablet. Stay well, stay safe. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.